I don't know, maybe you can tell me if you can actually hear my audio, because I'm getting a microphone, but I'm not sure I'm actually getting any audio. Aw, thanks for the hype. Hey, good. I'm new to this Twitch thing. I'm just a YouTube guy. But, we're getting there. Slowly. Well, I suppose we should start some nuclear destruction. I'm not 100% too good at keeping an eye on the chat and also keeping an eye on the screen, but I have us in a windowed mode here. So that ought to do the trick. So let's see what we can do here. Alright. Start a new game. We're just going to play some AI players. I don't know. I think real players are probably pretty tough. Let's add a bunch of AI players. I like to pick Russia. Obvious reasons. It's just me. And let's go ahead and ready us up. Okay. You can hear my cats fighting in the background. Just ignore it. Okay. Come on. Oh, am I lagging? I'm lagging. Probably because I'm in windowed mode. Okay, I figured it out. I'm in windowed mode, and if I go too far outside of the thing, it doesn't register. So let's place a bunch of silos around like our main shit, and then maybe like one there. Poor city over there is just gonna get fucked up, I guess. Last time I made a mistake and put my air bases in shit areas. Guess we'll place them there. Radars. All of mine got taken out last time pretty easy, so let's put them right in the air defense zones. That'll keep us alive longer. Oh, we're Defcon 4. Yeah, I'm not sure. This game is certainly not popular. I think I'm the only person on Twitch streaming it right now, so multiplayer probably would not be a good option. Anyone who's playing the multiplayer at this point probably is like a fucking expert. They just would bomb the shit out of you before you could even do anything. The worst thing about playing as Russia is like your fleet selection kind of sucks. Aha, I figured something out. We have a hard time moving down in the windowed mode, so give me a second. Hopefully it doesn't fuck us up. Oh, okay, it did. This happened before. Give me a second, dog. So apparently, when I go in and out of windowed mode, it really hates that. It really hates that. It like mirrors the screen like that, and I'm not sure exactly why. So we'll start over. We didn't really have much going on anyway. It plays the same side. Open up all the slots. Okay, let me turn that down. You might be getting some feedback out of my actual microphone. Let's see. We'll turn down my volume on my actual thing. You can let me know if that's any better. And let's see, I'm not ready to leave the game. Let's start the game. Ah, awesome. It's cool because it actually pops up your chat in the corner of the game, so I don't really have to worry about not being able to read what you guys type. I really do think that's awesome. So let's try the same sort of thing, but we'll spread out a little bit more maybe. The worst part is this little city over here, it basically has to die. I like to throw one air base over there just to kind of keep them on their toes, I guess. As I was getting to before I decided to fuck things up, you really are limited in your fleet placements, and I'm no expert at their composition. Yeah, and it gives you that random like Vladivostok way over off to the side there. Surprisingly enough, the perfect game that I did have, you and I were talking about that earlier, I think it came as Russia, and I've never been able to replicate it. Europe is the easiest. I think that's easy mode. Not today, though, because I'm getting ready to fuck their shit up. I don't know if you can hear my cat howling. The U.S. is a good one. They seem to always make late game comebacks for me. Like, they just start nuking the shit out of me after I've already got half the world mad at me. But fuck America, we're going for them too. Alright. So we can't launch our fighters or anything yet. This is the part I'm the worst at, by the way, is like this pre-nuclear shit, trying to like launch fighters and all that. It really is hard for me. You want to move? Let's move, motherfuckers. I see they're streaming their way towards me. Let's stream our way towards them. Fuck them. So I think at Defcon 2 I can start launching fighters and bombers and shit. And I'm really no expert at the strategy of this game. I just kind of play to watch everything blow up. I really do like the graphical stuff, the vector style graphics. I like to just launch fighters at them. I don't even know if that's effective or what, but switch one of those into anti-submarine mode. Okay, so my fighters are attacking, apparently. The music to this game is just oddly soothing. Alright, well, we're just watching some planes shoot some stuff. I think we can actually launch bombers right now, but maybe we should move my fleets into a better position. Oh, I'm actually launching planes? I don't want to do that. There we go. Oh, okay, I can't move that far yet. I'm not sure why. Maybe I was locked into place because I parked them too far north. Let's just try to bomb that radar real fast. I don't really want to launch a fighter. Well, there we go. Ooh, that poor little fighter over here. He's certainly taking some fire. Let's try to get him. Oh, he died. Sacrificed one for Mother Russia. Here they are launching their own fighter. Alright, let's bomb Kiev. I mean, that's not really pertinent to current day events in any sort of way. Fuck it, we're gonna take their radar. Well, the next game I think I won't play as Russia. I'll play as somewhere else for sure, because I always play as Russia. Africa looks like it's pretty easy to defend, actually, as long as you put all your air defense kind of north. I wish you could play as Australia. Yeah, Africa's a good one in Risk, for damn sure. What are my bombers doing here? Oh, they're on anti-submarine mode or naval combat mode or something. Okay. They're just moving closer and closer. I decided not totally fuck America here, because let's fuck Tokyo too. Hell yeah, I'll stop by. We can... I guess I knew it out of the corner of my mind she streamed, but I'm so new to Twitch, I didn't have any way to follow anyone or watch anyone's stuff. The thing is like doing Let's Plays on YouTube does get tedious to record all the footage and then piece it all together, upload it all, so I figured maybe this would be the easiest way. Oh, are we already in this mode? So I like to keep a lot of my stuff on, like, air defense mode for now, until the nukes have started to fly. But that doesn't mean I don't use my submarines for some carnage here. We're gonna save some. Alright, here we go. Now we're on to it. Yeah, I saw that, and I see a lot of people cross-promote between their Twitch and their YouTube channel, and that's kind of what I'm hoping to eventually get to here. It's just easier when I'm streaming to playing a game if I want to do something just to stream it like this for sure, and YouTube streaming kind of sucks. I know they're trying to be as good as the rest of these services, but really, YouTube is really not that great in a lot of ways. And Facebook hates them so much they banned me from advertising just for even daring to mention I had a YouTube channel. Well, my big plan right now, honestly, is once I get it finished with my Stalker Pistol only challenge and I get a good routing and some good strats, I'm going to try to do it all single segment, no deaths, on my Twitch channel here. It might be like a probably 5-hour run if you're just going through and, you know, I had a better strategy, but it's just grinding and grinding right now. I'm in the Red Forest, and it is so fucking hard. I was stuck at army warehouses for a while, and I thought that was really hard, and the Red Forest is just brutal. Ooh, Carnage. So far the blue player, which is Europe, is doing better than anyone. Yeah, you know, even the black kite, which is the pistol that shoots like the Vintar ammo, it is so inaccurate. I just ended up selling it, and then I think that one's the Big Ben. The black kite's the 45 equivalent. Honestly, unless you're point blank, you can't hit shit. So I'm basically stuck with 45 and the one that fires like the Viper ammo. That's what I rely on mostly, just because it's got such a high capacity magazine. It's low damage, doesn't really matter, because you just get headshots with it. And the entire time I was in Yontar, I was using the fucking PMM, because the zombies, you just need headshots, basically. Oh, now's the part where we just wait for missiles to hit people. Wow, Africa's really taking a beating. Whoever their player is there, the AI, didn't place. It didn't look like they did much, because they're getting their asses kicked. Oh, we got one of the radars. Let's nuke LA. We'll double nuke Denver. Well, we're in second place so far, but the score in this game can change so quick at the last minute that really, the score right now doesn't really matter much. That's what happened last time. I kind of forgot there's a time limit, and then it was like sudden death, so I turned all my launchers from air defense mode into nuke mode. Speaking of nuke mode, I think we can pretty safely switch one of these silos out of air defense into nuke. And I don't feel like you're getting any love over here. And once all this starts to get blown up over here, I'll just say fuck it and switch that into air defense, or out of air defense mode. But, you know, we're still shooting for that elusive perfect game where you don't lose any you don't lose anything. I mean, so far, I don't think we've had a single thing hit us. Yeah, I know they say, like, the premise of the game is, like, no one can get that perfect game. It's like, nobody wins. Everyone loses in nuclear war. But come on. You do want to win. You do want to be the one guy that, you know, gets that perfect victory. And this isn't the only game we're going to stream. I just decided to start with this one because I like it. It's easy, and I figured, hey, it'd be easy to stream. I'll probably do some Double Dragon too eventually, but I'm so tired of Double Dragon that I don't know. It'll probably be 1,000 years before I play any more Double Dragon. You know, though, after watching the horrible cartoon episode, I'm watching the movie right now, and it is surprisingly better than the Double Dragon cartoon. I guess not surprisingly, but it gets such a bad rap. It's like, it's a shit movie. Yeah, watch the fucking Double Dragon cartoon first. Damn, Europe is balling on us right now. They are, like, shooting down all our shit. Ooh, things aren't looking that great, folks. That's alright. Let's move over there. That's why I say your fleets are generally worthless. Okay, now I think we're scoring some hits over here. Want some fighters to get rid of these bombers that are coming up to us there. Did we manage to hit anything over here? Nah, their air defense was pretty good. They put all their air defenses around their major cities. I use them for the bombers and the missiles. I never used to. I just would space them out. Like you said, didn't use them much, but I just end up kind of using them as like a shotgun almost. It's like a quick burst of like missiles, and then they're just kind of done. They don't do shit the rest of the game. They just sit there. One of these I thought I was saving some missiles on. Yeah. Take out their fucking silo. I think some of these air bases here, yeah. Launch a suicide mission. This game always reminds me of the movie Dr. Strangelove, which, surprisingly, was really hard for me to find on DVD. Jess ended up getting me it for Christmas, I think, and she had a special order from Etsy. It's like the movie's so great, no one ever wants to sell it. Hey, Squawker, quiet. That one of my faves, for sure. I have the Manchurian Candidate as well, which is just really notable for how it portrays the communists like they're some sort of wizards, you know? It's supposed to get cold up there in Laramie. It's supposed to get balls cold here tomorrow night. It's supposed to be like dropped from like 60 to like 8, and then negative like 5 on Tuesday. Yeah, it's been nice here too, but that's how it goes. It's nice as fuck, and then it just gets icy cold. Yep, yeah, I-70 gets bad down here too, going up in the mountains. It's always milder down here, though, than it is up there, especially because you live in, like, the cold, like, the really cold part of the world up there. Siberia, basically. Alright, I think we're playing a bit timid here. Fuck your city there. I don't think you've had any love. Let's do it. And it was 3 on Hong Kong there. I mean, I do have a time limit, right? So, basically... we're just gonna go balls out. At least, I like with these, I like to alternate the launchers. Like, now I still have 2 in air defense mode and 1 in launch mode. Speed it up a tiny bit. There we go. Oh, I think we got Tehran. We're actually 2nd place. It's better than I did my test stream. I fucking sucked on the test stream. Oh, I see some... oh, shoot. Oh, shit. Now it's really starting to pop off now. Oh, shit. Alright. Maybe keep this one in air defense mode for now. It's not looking very good. I can only hope some of those are headed towards Europe. This is the fun part of the game right here, honestly. This is where it really starts to get interesting. Okay, we hit one of their cities down here. I think we hit the same city that a lot of other people did. But that's okay. It still gave us some points. Oh shit, look at all of China's nukes. Look at Europe now. They're just getting destroyed. Ooh. And it seems like America's the one that's like relatively unscathed over here until now. Fuck Los Angeles, man. Oh, fuck, look at that. That is the most amount of nukes I think I've ever seen flying from one country at one time. It's like they waited till the last minute to just unleash everything on... doesn't look like much our way, thankfully. You know, until I nuke Hong Kong here in about 5 seconds and they just uncork on me. Oh, there's Leningrad. They got Leningrad. Good game, guys, but our perfect game's over now. So, I have to say in retaliation, fuck Asia. Let's do it. Yeah, there goes Moscow. Once they start, you know. But I still am actually in the lead. As long as we can keep it up on doing damage to them. Just because I think America is getting off kind of lightly here. And just, yeah, fuck Europe over here. They've been just fucking with me the whole time. Alright, here goes. This is like the end game countdown here. If we can just hold out for a little bit longer, we will be the winners. Yeah, I think we're going to actually come out on top. Unless a lot of stuff starts going crazy here, which it could. I think a lot of people, a lot of these players launched all their nukes before this. Poor Leningrad, man. It's just not getting any love. Yeah, I think we're still going to come out on top here because we're nuking the shit out of these Asian cities down here right now. Yeah, we're at 96. I think we got this. Only 31 minutes remaining. I have the timer sped up, of course. You'd have to be a psycho to just do this in real time. Oh, yeah, no worries, no worries. I just appreciate you joining this stream, you know. I can't guarantee I'm always going to be doing Twitch, but I'm going to try to set aside one night a week. And thanks, man. I appreciate the compliments there. Well, I appreciate it. You're definitely good people in my book. Now, I don't think I'm always going to be streaming like randomly on a Sunday night. I just figured I would test it out and see how things went. Alright, we're just kind of waiting now. Let's see what we get. I guess that city had already been devastated. There was just no one left. Yeah, and same there. Africa was already ravaged. We won. I don't think there's any more nukes that are going to be flying. I think everyone kind of used all their nukes. They're the last... Oh, they didn't because I still have a couple, but they probably won't get anywhere. I forgot that I saved these because I wanted to make sure that my bombers were close enough to do some damage, but I think we're running out of time, so they won't get there in any meaningful sense, but we'll send them out. Those brave boys and their bomber planes. Yeah, after I get done with this, I get to insulate the windows. Our house that we live in, the basement floor here, is so cold. The windows are just so icy that I have to put these big foam panels up. I'm putting some fiberglass insulation kind of wedged in there too. Ooh, my bombers might get... They got some shots off here. Let's see if they hit. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, it's like single pane here too. It's ridiculous. And the upstairs people control the thermostat. And, you know, it might be turned up to a decent level when all your heat just goes out the damn window. Hey, we did do some damage. I like that. We are definitely gonna win. I'm glad my bombers got to deliver their payloads here before the last second. Maybe that's what I'll do next time. I'll save all my bombers and fleets and everything else, hide them, and then save them till after everyone's kind of blown their loads here. Boom. All right. So, let's see. We had 83 million kills and we lost 43 million people. Which was actually the least amount of people out of anyone. We had no collateral and we had the most survivors. And I guess we hit 10 times with nukes. I guess that's what that means. All right. Let's leave this game since it's completely over. Yeah, well, just for shits and grins, I'm just looking at the multiplayer servers that are up, and surprisingly, Doc, you see there actually are a lot of people playing it, and there's actually some mods that people have also made. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, But it's like we were saying earlier, they're probably the fucking diehards. Like, they know every trick there is and everything. And yeah, on these mods, I might check them out. I'm reviewing this on the YouTube channel, and once I review it, then maybe we'll look into some mods. But the Double Dragon stuff has definitely been taking up most of my time. Because it kind of sucks. You have to... It's like writing an essay... Oh, thanks. I'm glad to get some feedback. It's like writing school essays on really boring, bad, awful movies. Kind of like being in high school, honestly. When you had to watch, like, Bug's Life in Spanish and then write a report on it. That's basically what I do for fun now. The best part of the movie, honestly, is Robert Patrick. He, like, completely chews the scenery. And you could just tell he was just thinking he's just getting a paycheck. I really like his acting in that movie because he's acting like he just doesn't give a shit. So where does Europe get to place their fucking fleets at? Yeah, he hams it up so much in every scene that he's in that he kind of steals them. But considering that everyone else in that movie is pretty much an unknown actor or actress, including Alyssa Milano, it was like her first role. You know, he does carry the star power in the movie. And what I really think's funny about Double Dragon is that it totally takes a pot shot at the Super Mario Brothers movie. Like, you're taking a low blow there, and you shouldn't really get to, because you're arguably as bad as the Super Mario Brothers movie. Alright, these fucking assholes want to just get in it right away, apparently. This game's a little bit too realistic nowadays, though, with all the shit going on in the world. There we go. At least my people are automatically launching stuff. I don't know. I have my own opinion. You know that you and I are pretty well versed on the politics of Eastern Europe and the post-Soviet and Soviet sphere. And I think a lot of what Putin's doing is just to make the West kind of jump and show, like, look, I can pull the strings. It's just funny because I read one headline from CNN and CBS News that both say the Russians have been like totally given the go-ahead. But then you read foreign news and they're like, oh, the president of France and Putin are sitting down and having discussions about, like, a ceasefire. I'm like, oh. So really, maybe a lot of what you're getting over here is just filtered through hysteria and yellow journalism. I'm gonna try to take out some of their attack power right away. Yes, Roach. Roach is saying hello to everybody out there on the stream. Yeah, Roach is doing pretty good. He's coughing every day, so I'm pretty sure he's got some sort of asthma or bronchitis. I mean, he's eating and he's active, and he just coughs every day. No, I don't have a webcam set up yet. This gaming computer has everything but a webcam. So I'm going to have to go buy one and get something set up. I don't film myself much on YouTube at all. So I haven't had a need for a webcam. Is there any decent webcam you might recommend? Or let's get like a SpongeBob one from like 1997. Cool, as I am so out of touch when it comes to webcams. And, you know, I've tried GoPros for various things, and I wasn't really too happy with them, so I think that maybe they can do webcam of some sort, too. Hey, Roachy Beast. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I always thought a webcam was kind of just like shit no matter what you chose, you know? It's like those little round ones with the... They shoot in like 640 by 480 and you look like you're talking on a PS1, like, cutscene, you know? Those all up there. Alright, here we go. Now is go time. I like how none of my bombers hit anything. Really? Herpes, huh? Strange. Wow. That's really something I didn't know. My Raven has a FIV. That's strange. I don't know. They did all sorts of stuff with Roach, and they weren't sure. They said he had some sort of bronchitis. But we're waiting to get him back in there. Maybe they'll give him like albuterol or something. That might help. I've never heard of like sneezing causing, like herpes causing sneezing in cats. That's just nuts to me. Playing somewhat defensively this game. Well, Roach can't get a steroid because he has a heart murmur. Ugh, that's rough. Just when you think you know almost everything there is to know about cats, you just get more info. But you're like the cat lord, man. I always think I'm like the cat master, but you're definitely like the beast master. Yeah, so far Roach hasn't. He's had it for years. They did said on his x-ray that his heart is a little bit enlarged, but if he's had it for years, he's probably stable for now, so thank the Lord. But you know, Roach is getting old. It's hard when they get old. That's the worst part about having a damn cat. Next pet I get will be a damn tortoise, so I don't have to worry about him dying before me. So when I got Roach in 2012, I'm pretty sure he was already 5 or close to 5. So I know it's all what? So he's almost 15, 14, 15 years old. And those Maine Coons, being bigger breeds, you know, they have a rougher life, I feel like. I know. I got spoiled with Tippy Paw because she lived to be, God, 19 or 20. She was really old when she died, and I know not every cat has that sort of luck, unfortunately. Yeah, that's the worst. Wow, 21 is extremely good for a cat. That's about how old Tippy Paw was. It's rough because even Akuma's getting pretty old. If Roach is almost 15, then Akuma's 10. And that's what, it's like, geez, he was my baby for so long. Now he's 10 years old, which is pretty old for a cat. And he's so quiet and reclusive, it's always kind of hard to tell how he's doing. He wants attention on his terms, for damn sure. I'm gonna turn one of these into anti-submarine mode, a couple of these, just to fuck with America here. Yeah, like Akuma seems like he's fine, but then it's like, oh, like when he had the bladder stone, I only noticed because he was out more than usual trying to use the litter box, and I thought that was kind of odd. We'll put our first silo into launch mode there and let it do some damage here while we're kind of waiting for things to kick off. My hope is that since they're kind of shooting things south right now, that maybe some of my missiles will actually get through on them while they're distracted here. I know they don't like the fact I'm trying to hit their silo here. Come on, get that radar, baby. Yeah, now we crippled their capability a little bit. All 5 on that silo, maybe we can take it out. Want some fighters to fuck with their bombers. Alright, we're using our let's bomb Washington, D.C., baby. On a completely serious note to any government agents listening to my stream, I don't literally mean that. I'm talking about in this game, okay? Now, so far we're 2nd place, so we'll see what happens. I'm saving these fleets up here for, yeah, nowadays it does. Of course, under the Biden administration, you're probably a little bit safer than under the last couple. The thing is, like, Donald Trump, you knew everything the fucker was doing. And under Joe Biden, you don't really ever know what he's doing. It's a lot different. Unfortunately, because I started bombing Russia over here, they got smart, and their air defenses are just picking my nukes right out of the air. Yeah, that's true. He's a typical shady politician. We don't. I forgot what it was like not to have everything broadcast to the whole world. I mean, by now, he'd have already asked Vladimir Putin over Twitter several times to calm down. Just picked a bunch of cities down there, so let's nuke them. Well, that's a good question. I thought the world was crazy back in the early 2000s under the Bush administration. I thought that was about as bad as it was ever going to get. Okay? I mean, that's what pisses me off about a lot of industrial artists is like Nine Inch Nails. Saw them under the Bush administration. He was the worst thing ever, as bad as the Antichrist. Saw him under Trump, and Trent Reznor was like, man, I'm just vibing out here at Red Rocks, bro. This is such a magical night. Like, where's your anger? Skinny Puppy, remember when we saw him? They were like, oh, fuck George Bush. He's as bad as Hitler. Saw them under the Trump administration, and they were all about Fukushima. Which is, it's valid. It's not great there, but, like, come on. Where's your anger, guys? Do you know one band that never compromised their anger for any presidential administration? Kalashnikov. So, if you like your artists to be serious about their politics, Kalashnikov is the music for you. This is not a paid advertisement. Let's keep our shit in air defense mode for a minute because it looks like shit's about to pop off. Hey, Roachy Beast. You telling him hi. More likely, you're jocking for food. Roach does have a thyroid issue, so he's on thyroid medication. Wow, we're in first place by a huge margin right now. Playing defensively has done some good for us. Ooh, they got one of my air bases. That's alright. Just launch fighters all around. Okay, so that one's going to be stuck on air defense. Ooh, I think that maybe keeping some of my silos out of the fray here might not have been the best idea. Ooh, we're getting hit. So now we're in second place by 1 fucking point. We might be jumping up, yeah. Okay, good. We're actually ahead now. I knew once we started hitting Russia, we'd be doing okay. But since a couple of my silos are out of nukes, they're going to just be kind of stuck in air defense mode. I don't know why that one didn't launch all its nukes. Maybe I switched it out because I got freaked out here. Oh, we're going to lose, I think, because now we're just getting hammered. While their air defenses are down, let's just bomb them. Europe's pretty easy to defend, but once they get through your air defenses, you just get fucked right away. Hi, Roachy Beast. Yeah, that's probably the last game that I do for tonight, because then I have to go and feed the cats and insulate some windows. That's always fun. Can you even hit anyone? I guess you have a couple victims here. Fuck it, just hit them. Oh yeah, you know, it's nice to live in a house instead of an apartment for a little while, but it's certainly not the place that we want to go. And for what your options are in Denver for rent, for what I'm paying here for a couple extra $100 a month, I could live in a luxury place that has great windows, great heat. It's all about saving, trying to find a bartending gig part-time to supplement my serving income. And I'm also taking computer science from Harvard right now, which is cool. Their free classes may or may not help. I don't know. I just think if you show someone anything, a piece of paper that says anything from Harvard, they're going to look at you a little bit different probably. And you know, I'm using all this Twitch and video streaming and editing as just a portfolio. If someone says, oh, you know, I say, hey, I do video editing. What kind of video editing? Well, this is my portfolio. I edited all these videos, including doing all of the music. We're in second place. If Asia can get fucked in the next couple minutes, we may end up coming ahead. I think we scored some kills down here. Yeah, I think this is pretty much how it ends right here. Because I have a few more bombers that we can drop on them. Always like how it says, like, you have bomber rearmaments in these airfields. Like, your bombers are actually ever gonna... I've never seen one bomber get back to an airfield. And the only time I saw bombers get back to the ships was the last game that we played here on Twitch that you watched with me, Doc, when the game was basically over and there was nothing to stop them from getting to their target, like, back to the ships. I guess theoretically, though, you could rearm them numerous times and send them back out. And I'm sure there's some grand strategy involved with this game that I'm not getting. Yeah, exactly. Allah Akbar, and they just blow themselves up. You know, a game that really I've never been able to figure out any sort of fucking strategy to is Revolution. The one that takes place in Nova Strana, and you just kind of influence everything politically. And if you look up walkthroughs on that game, there are none. It's like nobody has any fucking clue how to play the game. It's fucking cool. I like stealing people's TVs and watching them cry. That was always like a real fun part of that game to me. I'm going to eventually get to it because it is, maybe we'll stream it here on Twitch because it is a game that gets no love from anybody except for me and you. Well, we should do a phone call sometime soon, Doc, because it's been a long time since we've had a chat, and I want to get your opinion on a couple things like Stalker 2 and some other things. Just shoot the shit. I'll let you know. I work a lot, but I'm sure you know the feeling. What are your normal days off nowadays? Hey, Squawker. Okay, cool. I'm pretty free most weekend evenings. Maybe we'll chat it up next weekend and catch up a little bit. Well, I really appreciate you coming out and watching. Yeah, it really has been such a long fucking time since we've had even a conversation over the phone. It's just weird because I feel like we talk all the time, and then I look and it's been like 3 or 4 months since we've messaged each other. But it's like, oh, I just talked to him yesterday. Roach. I've got all 3 cats in here now bugging me for food. That's right, man. We're definitely have that connection. It's always I always see things or hear music or whatever that makes me think of you. And before I let you go, you'll get a kick out of this. I went to Black and Reds and I found a Cerberus CD, still sealed. I found Throw Cult's first CD, and so I definitely bought them. And, God, what else did I find? Lots of stuff, but those were the big 2 that I wanted to tell you about. It was taking me back to, like, the high school death metal concert days. Yeah, I also found some of Dead Speak stuff at another store. It's like, wow, people still have these fucking CDs kicking around. Alright, man, well, I'm gonna let you go for the night. I'm gonna get out of here, and go insulate some windows, but thanks for joining me on Twitch, and if anyone else popped in that I missed or didn't see, I appreciate y'all too. We'll be back at it. Oh yeah, for sure, man. We can compare horror stories once this cold front hits. Alright, buddy, have a good night. Thanks for dropping in.